Damn, that's a fucking good brow. Oh my god, bitch. Yes. Yes. Hello, friends. I asked you guys on Instagram if you wanted to see how I come up with my looks that I do with my flower crowns that I make. I normally just make a crown and then do a look. Please don't start meowing again. I normally do a look based on like the colors I make the crown out of. So this time I created this bad boy. Excuse me. This I like more than I thought I would. Very quickly I'm going to walk you through the steps of how I created the flower crown just so you guys know if you want to make one yourself. And I'm going to show you how I did the look that I created. It's not one of my favorites, it's not the most intricate, but it's mine. So if you guys want to see this video, please go ahead and stay tuned. Don't forget to subscribe because by the time this video goes up, who knows, I probably will be at 1,000 subscribers. I can't speak today because Ginger is distracting the crap out of me. So let's just get right into the explanation. The one thing you guys should keep in mind is this is really simple to do. I do everything with a glue gun and I get the headbands. I get the chunkier headbands from the dollar store. I normally get a pack of 4 for like 50 cents, like the cheap little kids ones. And a lot of the flowers that I get, I actually find at the thrift store. To start off, what I always do is choose my flowers, sort them out, take all the stems off, sort them by color, like get them all in nice piles so that I can work efficiently and know what I'm doing. It also lets you know which colors work best with which colors, so like you can place things around and know what you're working with. Shake that ass, show me what you're working with. Anyways, so the first thing that I did for this crown was started with these small cream colored flowers. I left the stems on. I spaced them out pretty evenly over the whole headband so that it makes a full crown effect. Secondly, right in the middle, I put the pink rose. It's a dusty little small pink rose. I thought it was really cute. I thought it was definitely something for a centerpiece. Next, I evenly started spacing the purple/burgundy flowers. So those are my favorite flowers to work with. I love them. They're such a pretty color. But I didn't want to overwhelm the flowers with those, and I also thought that orange would look really pretty, so I added orange flowers and evenly spaced them out as well. Afterwards, I added like small little white flowers, like little baby's breath looking flowers, but they just didn't look the way I thought they were going to, so I cut them off. And then last but not least, I just glued the leaves on. I spaced them out between the leaves, and then I coated coated because like you cannot see the back of the flower crown anymore, but yeah, it's covered in leaves so that when you put it on, the leaves come out of the bottom here and out of the top there. So let's get into the makeup look. Okay, so this, oh my goodness. This is the flower crown that I created, and I know the intentional wear of a headband is like this, right? But like this is very Frida, okay? It's very Frida, and we are not trying to do that. And so I make these flower crowns with the intent of wearing them like this because I make them for costume, for like, you know, this kind of wear. Like it's a beautiful crown, not like a headband. So for this look, I think I'm going to see how like the main focus, like it's not really the main focus, but like the middle flower is pink. So what I think I'm going to do is my eyes are going to be purple and orange. I'm feeling purple and orange. Maybe blend it out with some yellow. I'm feeling very rosy, and I might draw those little leaves on my face like I did that one time. So that's the plan. Zoom you in a little bit. So my first step is always to take my Wet n Wild paint pot and just cover my eyes in it. Ugh, a hair. Because this is honestly like the lightest base that I've ever worked with, and my colors are always so pigmented and I never have an issue with it. Like, I don't usually find that colors skip, or you know, I just find that my makeup applies very nicely with it, and that's my story and I'm sticking to it. Okay? So first what I'm going to do is take my little knockoff Morphe palette here. Obviously you can see that this is like the only color that I reach for, so that is the color that I'm going to use. I find this is like the truest purple that I own. And it's just very pigmented, as you can see. Oh, a lot of fallout though. But that is fine because whatever. We are living. So just coating my lid with that purple on both eyes, obviously. So I'm just going to like blend it out a little bit. It's not going to blend much because I really packed that shadow on. But I don't want to go in with the orange and like have a really gross, harsh line of purple. Gross. See? Gross. I will go back in later and like touch up the purple because obviously it's coming up, obviously, but it is because it's not like a real Morphe palette. So for the orange, I'm going to go back and forth with a couple BH palettes. This is just the Modern Mattes, exactly what I was going to say. I'm going to take my very used broken orange here and just kind of like start blending into the purple. I think I'm just going to use the same, no, we're going to go in with a different brush. So now to like lighten it up a little bit, I'm going to go in with a little bit of this orange and like some of the yellows from the BH Take Me Back to Brazil, one of my faves. This palette is so good. Obviously it's so used. I love it so much. But I'm just going to go ahead and brighten that orange up a little bit. One thing I've definitely learned while doing makeup for 3 years now is you can't be afraid to experiment with color, because I never would have thought to put purple and orange. I'm just going to go in with some yellows. I never would have thought to put purple and orange together, but holy F, I now associate it with like a sunset, and I think it's so beautiful. Okay, so now that that's done, I don't know if I want to keep it matte or put like a glossy kind of, I don't know. We'll do the face and then we'll come back to the eyes. So I'm not going to film it, but I am going to do just my foundation and powder because the contour is going to be in color this time. Well, I look like a pale ghost, not actually in real life. I'm actually a lot darker in real life than I am on camera, but whatever. Okay, whatever. I'm actually going to do brows next. So I'm gonna take this like small little lip brush and I'm going to, 1 second. I'm going to take the NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream in Havana, and I'm going to put a little bit on the back of my hand, and I'm going to use that as my brows. I'm going to do purple brows to kind of like tie the eyes into the brows. Like, you don't have to bleach your brows to get colored brows, my friends. You really don't. Just use liquid lipstick. Damn, that's a fucking good brow. Oh my god, bitch. Yes. Yes. I hate this front part of my brows so much though, because I don't want to fuck them up any more than they already are. So like I just leave them, but like this tail is fucking fire, bitch. Yes. I hate my nose ring. I don't know whether I want to leave like this little ball in or out. Like, what do you... Gross. Okay, so as you can see, I finished my bottom lash line, like my lower lash line. I just put orange and yellow, no purple, because I felt like the purple in the brow was enough to tie everything together. So, pink. We have to tie pink in somehow. So, what I think I'm going to do is take the pinks from the Modern Mattes palette, like maybe this is actually a light pink, so like these two mixed together, and I want to create like a super sharp contour. Okay, I believe in myself. So I'm gonna place the card right at the top of my ear, like that, right there, and just, yeah, it's my old health card, okay? We're just gonna ignore that. Just gonna place it in a diagonal line down like that. So I'm just starting to like focus it up in sort of a diagonal. And you just want to lightly bring it in towards your face. You want all the harshness to be on the outside near your hairline and like where you want your contour to be. Ooh, I know I fucked up there, but whatever. We'll clean it up. And, you know. So I'm gonna go ahead and do some more blend, because I want my highlight to sit like really high up on my cheekbones, like right up here. And I want my contour to be like down further. So I'm gonna go ahead and do some finessing and really blend it more. And we'll be back. So I just realized I got way too into this look without recording it. So I'm doing the little leaves. I just, I'm sorry. I used a little detail brush to like map out where I want the leaves, and I'm just filling it in with some green, but I'm being mindful of light and shadow. So as you can see, like some of the leaf is left kind of white and kind of like, it's not white, it's white on camera, but it's just a light green. And I want it to be like a light and shadow effect for when I place my head this way, because that's the way the light's going to come. When I do makeup looks, I'm usually really mindful of how I take my photos. So now I'm going to just take my Wet n Wild Mega Liner and I'm going to do the outlines and the little stem. So obviously you can tell that I put liner lashes and like I drew on like cutesy little bottom lashes. So I'm just going to pop on some highlighter and lipstick and I will be RB. Okay, so that is the finished look. That was start to finish how I make a flower crown and come up with a look. I don't know if I'm a fan of this look, but I would wear these eyes. My lip is not even. I would wear these eyes out in public because I like this color combo a lot, but I would not wear this contour. It is extreme. So if you guys want to see full pictures, please go ahead and check out my Instagram at deadgrl_YT, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Thank you for watching. Sayonara, suckers.